and welcome to this special Security Journal America's Leaders in Security video, a part of our SJA Security Outlook 2025 series. I'm your host, Victoria Hanscomb, editor of Security Journal Americas, and today I'm joined by Natalie Bannon, Director of Strategic Alliances at Gallagher Security. So Natalie, thank you so much for joining. How are you today?
I'm great. Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Very excited to have you. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your role at Gallagher?
Yeah, as you mentioned, I'm Director of Strategic Alliances for the Americas here at Gallagher Security. So one of my favorite things about my role is being able to have relationships with a variety of different people that we interact with at Gallagher, because my team is responsible for global accounts from an end user perspective, our national channel partners, our consultant and influencer community, as well as our third-party technology partners. So I get to experience a lot, talk to a lot of different people across the globe, which is awesome.
Fantastic. So thinking more broadly, what trends do you think we'll be seeing in the security industry in 2025?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of exciting and awesome developments happening in the security industry. One that we know is happening, but I don't think we talk about often, is the need to prepare for a future-ready workforce. It's kind of crazy to think that the baby boomers are at the retiring age. There was a study done last year by Johns Hopkins University that stated over 10,000 individuals are hitting that retirement age daily, which is kind of staggering. And it means that by 2030, Gen Z will make up about 30% of the workforce. So I think we're already seeing that trend and that impact of retirement, but we just maybe aren't doing anything about it. In fact, our Gallagher is releasing our 2025 industry trends report that shows the number one challenge security professionals are having today is the lack of skilled staff. So while there's lots of different reasons why that might be happening, generational transition is definitely part of that problem. So it's more about asking ourselves, how can we make our industry more attractive to that younger generation, prepare for that change that is already occurring, but going to probably continue to occur and speed up.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think the security industry can do then, or needs to do to attract younger generations?
Yeah, I would rely on the data that's been done around trying to attract younger generations. Multiple studies have shown that younger professionals are driven by a strong sense of purpose. So we just need to highlight all the ways our industry is pushing that envelope, making a difference in people's lives. That's one of the reasons why it got me into the industry. I started out in dental sales, had an opportunity to move over to authentication and cybersecurity. I thought it sounded mysterious and interesting and thought that I could really make a difference. And so that was over 10 years ago. I'm still finding new ways to get excited about our industry. And I think it's a natural fit for Gen Z's desire to make an impact. We just need to do a better job of selling it and articulating it. And that being said, it's not just young professionals who stand to benefit by joining the industry, right? As we shift towards more automation, data-driven security practice, having a generation of digital natives on board will only help us to adapt those and refine these tools more quickly. Digital natives bring familiarity and confidence with tools like AI and cloud-based solutions, which we can all benefit from. And of course, AI and cloud-based solutions is all the buzz. But I think they'll find new use cases, ask different questions, and generally bring in a fresh perspective that we probably need for, to meet the needs of the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So in a practical sense then, how do you think the industry should begin to make that transition?
Honestly, I think it starts with cross-generational collaboration and mentorship. There's so many seasoned pros in our industry with a ton of knowledge and experience. It would be amazing if they could mentor the younger generations or the new hires, sharing all the insight while they're still working side by side. These are the people that have led the digital transformation we're experiencing right now. So if you can just imagine what we could achieve if we combine that experience with the fresh tech savvy perspective of people who've grown up with the technology at their fingertips. I swear my nieces and nephews, they know their way around technology better than I do. And I really think the possibilities are really exciting if we can make that shift while we still have the chance.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, Natalie. Is there anything else you'd like to mention as a final thought?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a wonderful, quick conversation. I appreciate it. I think if I could leave the viewers with one idea, it would be that security has become so much more than what people assume. You know, for us in the access control world, we do more than just opening or securing doors. And I think that's true across the industry, whatever security piece is your world. We've become more of a technology industry, and technology is driven by innovation. So I can't think of a better way to embrace that identity change than by challenging a new generation of security professionals to shake that status quo.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Natalie, for joining me. It's been a pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, nice speaking with you too. Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to this SJA Security Outlook 2025 episode of our Security Journal America's Leaders in Security video series. Keep an eye out for our next installment coming soon.